Now, Dr. Julius Kattah ending como economist. Na your thoughts and pay. Doc, good morning.
Morning, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you too?
How is everybody at the studio?
We're doing well. We're doing well. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, good.
So, your impressions about the Vice President's delivery yesterday?
To me, I have very strange ideas about the kind of discussions he's been bringing out of late. You see, there's a difference between when you are doing political campaign and then when it comes to real practical application of the issues in the economy. You have no right to be playing with the issues. Seriously, I've been monitoring some of his submissions over the years. And during the 5 years up to now, I've realized that when you pick on depreciation of the city, when you pick on the economy, digitalization, when you pick on anything, e-levy or whatever, you realize that they are rather confusing the public with the explanation they have been given. Take it for instance, the e-levy has a double taxation element. Be frank with yourself. Globally, the definition is clear, and it's a regressional tax. But what do we hear from the public domain? What do we hear from prominent people who are supposed to understand that it's a double tax? There's no two ways about that. And if you look at the depreciation of the city as well, you realize that it is not only the external factors that contribute, the exogenous factors that contribute to the decline or the depreciation of the city. It's also an internal measures that we have refused to take. For instance, the dollarization of the economy. You realize that...
Doc,
yeah.
I think that where you are, the feedback we are getting, there seems to be some air blowing into your microphone. So there's some sound, which makes it very difficult for us to have the conversation. Are you able to position yourself for us to continue, sir?
Are you okay?
Yes, it's a bit better.
Is it okay now?
Come again?
All right, I'm driving, that's why. So I've lowered the air conditioning and everything. So
that's fine.
So
that's
please,
fine.
What I'm trying to say is that you are using tools or models to handle the economy. And it is not a joke. Economic issues are discipline issues that need to be accorded as such. But if you come on into public domain and you just mention anything and just start to praise people and let the system look as if everything is well, it is not well.
But to be fair to the Vice President, the Vice President yesterday admitted that all is not well. The Finance Minister has admitted that all is not well. The President has admitted that all is not well. So where are you coming from?
I'm coming from the history they laid down from the beginning. I'm coming what they said from the beginning. Why were they saying those things if you know that it is hard for Ghanaians and it must be admitted from the word go? Why all along you were denying it? Shouldn't have done that. That means
let me pause you there for a second.
The people.
Let me pause you for a second. If you say that all this while they've not been factual with Ghanaians or truthful to Ghanaians.
Yes, they're not being honest.
If I may land. So the Vice President says that until the early parts of 2020 when COVID-19 reared its ugly head up, we had our macro indicators, economic indicators, doing well. Is that not a fact?
Which of the micro indicators?
Whether it is inflation, whether it is the depreciation of the city, whether it is whatever indicator you are looking at.
The indicator of one of the strongest indicator of the economy is the debt, accumulation of debt.
Yes, but these
and
other...
it's not the best.
So 2019, where were we with our...
2019, yes.
Where were we with our debt to GDP portfolio? This was around 60 something plus, not so?
If yes, I agree with you that 60 something plus. Even that one, we are not doing well.
Chief.
We are not doing well. If it is 60 and above, we are not doing well. It was 68 point something. We are not doing well. We are not doing well. I will not praise that. I will not say that that is the best way. No.
No, I want you to, you know, simplify
the working tool of the economy is production, and production of goods and services. He said it when he was coming into power, that they will build a productive economy. Have we seen that?
So you have not seen some of the one district, one factory projects. You haven't heard the story of the planting for food and jobs where, for instance, the poultry farmers,
district, one
if I may, Doc,
rather one metropolitan factory, one metropolitan factory, one district.
Is it not a step?
When we say district, excuse me, when we say district, one district, one factory, the districts have not seen any factory. I have to be honest with you. Which district, tell me, that has seen a major transformation in terms of a factory?
Let me use a typical example, which His Excellency the President himself, the Ekumfi juice factory. Is it not situated in the district?
When you collapse Commander factory, when you collapse the sugar
Chief,
factory,
it looks like you asked me a simple question. I gave you an answer. That is the Ekumfi juice factory, not one of them.
Factory for what? Look at it. Look at the structures.
What do you mean when you say look at the structures?
What I'm saying is, how many people are being employed? How many people are working there? How many people are living on?
Can the government ever employ everybody?
Cannot employ everybody.
So then, what's your case?
The promise that they made is what I'm talking about. One district, one factory. Yes. By now, in the 5th year, it will reach a level where we are plowing back profits.
So you don't agree with the government when they say that indeed COVID-19 has wreaked havoc in terms of its determination to, you know, industrialize? You don't agree?
I will not agree, because if you put the strong measures there and they are working, the measures are working well, and you are monitoring and implementing them, you will never say because of COVID you have not done anything. All
right, so you're an economist. I'm sure you follow the international news. You've seen what is happening in Spain. You've seen what is happening in the UK. You've seen what is happening in the US of A. You've seen what is happening in other countries, which is all as a result of COVID-19 and its impact on economies. How do you think that to that of Ghana?
In Africa, we've not been affected massively like in the European countries, you know, because of the cold. The climatological conditions of those places are different from ours. We are lucky, we have a different weather conditions. We are in the savanna tropics. So, and at the end of the day, what COVID-19 has done in Italy, Germany, France, and the rest, America and the rest, the impact was not too huge as in terms of, so we could be doing a streamlined kind of production or industrialization as we move along. We are fortunate. So that is the perspective I would look at it.
We will thank you for making time to speak to us, Dr. Kattah.
Thank you very much, my brother. Have a nice day.